Alright, so it's been a while since Runescape recording, and I've actually just not been playing games for about a week or two now. Just been busy IRL. And we got the sturdy beehive parts from forestry. Doing forestry while I do anything AFK right now, like when eating and stuff like that. So all we need now is the petal garland, gold pheasant egg, and fox whistle, and the rest can be just gotten from getting enough bark. But they did add the fox whistle and gold pheasant egg to the shop for 75,000 bark each. So hopefully we don't go dry for that, because I'm really hoping that we can green log this quick. Hopefully get beaver pet before then. If not, I go to redwoods, stock up on redwoods for birdhouse runs. And that's the plan for woodcutting. So I know that I've mentioned like 700 times lately that I'm gonna be doing Barbarian Assault. Soon. Soon. That's part of one of the reasons why I haven't been continuing with RuneScape, because I know that I'm gonna keep putting it off if I do something else. And so like I'm not streaming until I get Barbarian Assault done. But that's just been partly on me, partly on being busy IRL, stuff like that. So I will see you guys in the next clip, which might be more forestry or it might be Barbarian Assault. Alright, so we have enough. So we are going to purchase the felling axe handle, because I don't want to be getting my logs here. I'd rather just chop the logs, drop the logs, have less to drop. Next up, we'll be getting the Twitcher's gloves, which will be better for the god eggs. Let's combine these. I have to be near an anvil. Do I use it on the anvil? Yeah. There we go. So now we have the felling axe, which the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the smoldering stone on an infernal axe, because I think we haven't done that yet, and we need to do that for a master clue. So I'm actually going to like hold off on doing that until we get the master clue. And I did mention in the past that I was going to try to hunt for more dragon harpoons, because dragon harpoons were like 2 mil compared to 6 mil each for a smoldering stone. So I was like, yeah, I'll just hunt for more dragon harpoons to make my infernal harpoons and not have to worry about losing 4 mil bank value. It doesn't really matter anymore because they're now like 2 mil each. So we can replenish our infernal harpoon when that's done, which means we might go back to Temperos somewhat soon for the Temperos pet and finishing that off. That's under bosses. There it is. Yeah, maybe we'll get Tiny Temperos, and if we get extra dragon harpoons, we'll just toss them in instead, you know. So I'm gonna apologize up front. I have no idea how this is gonna sound, because my webcam is what the audio is being picked up on right now, because for some reason today my PC froze, and it was like, okay, it's interesting, I've never had my PC freeze on me. And so I turned off my PC because it just wasn't doing anything. Turn it back on, and now no matter how many times I restart it, do troubleshooting, check the drivers, update drivers, my mic is not working. It registers that my mic is like plugged in. It even shows up as like, hey, you can find this as a choosable device. But no matter what, it picks up nothing. I've had this mic for 3 months. So this is kind of ridiculous. But I have to get the willow logs, I guess. I tried a different USB port. I tried disabling and re-enabling it. I've tried literally everything that I could think of. In fact, the troubleshooting to be like, hey, fix your device. Yeah, the troubleshooting didn't do anything. And I did not grab my logs noted. So let's actually do that this time. And yeah, not sure when I'll be live next because of this. I'll try to be getting a replacement as soon as possible, and we just have to hope that that does fix it, and it's not my PC having some kind of issue. I'm pretty sure it's the mic, because everything else works fine, and my PC actually registers it as being plugged in. But there is collection log 555. Nice. Well, there we have it. I don't know how many pheasants it's been or what, but there's the golden pheasant egg. Very nice. Alright, so basically last bit of forestry purchasing before I head off for the night. So I believe, yeah, so I do need the lumberjack to be turned into the forestry. So, bro, see, sometimes I have these setups where it's I have it so my left click automatically withdraws one of something for certain things, so I don't have to keep changing the amount that comes out. So I had it set to withdraw X, so it withdrew 1 instead of the 240. It happens a few times, but it's more convenient to have it the way I have it set up for the most part. So there is forestry hat, forestry top, forestry legs, forestry boots, and then I believe we have enough for the cape pouch. Yeah. So there we go. Another 5 collection logs. And if we take a look over at forestry, we need the fox whistle, funky shaped log, log brace, clothes pouch blueprint, and the petal garland. So 2 of them hopefully we'll get from the fox and from the druid. And the rest I need about 28, no, 23,000. Wait, no, is it 28? Yeah, it's 28,000. So that's 10,000, that's 15,000, that's 3,000. Okay. So we're getting close. Might be another day or two. I mean, aside from the RNG related things. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. And hopefully we can get that, that beaver pen. So one other thing is I got reminded that Jagex brought in the ability for Ironmen to retroactively or retrospectively, whatever the word is. Basically anything that you've gotten on your collection log or anything that you've gotten in the game as an Ironman before collection log came out, you can now use it on the collection log to create it being in the collection log. So my Thorax plate legs, which I have 5 of in the bank, as well as a few other things here. Interestingly enough, if you use a not pristine condition Guthan's War Spear, apparently it says that it's already been accounted for. When in reality, it's not. Okay, so you can only do this near a bank. Interesting. Does this count as near a bank? Does not. Do it one more time. There we go. Guthan's War Spear. And here we go. Here we go. I just triple check that this is actually recording audio. Okay, it is. And here we go. Derox plate body. So with those 3 collection logs, hey, we green logged Barra. I'm so glad I don't have to go do that again. But basically, I'll have to just go through each and everything here and see what all doesn't have something there that should have something there. Honestly, there's probably nothing from these. Oh wait, there might be the fedora. The fedora. There is no fedora. Okay. But the good thing about this is now I can do a whole bunch of log slots, specifically clues. I had a you'd think I would have known when the collection log was going to come into the game, right? Because I play this game all the time. But back then, I was just like, just chilling, AFKing, blood runes, and then one day I'm like, you know what? I had this feeling that I should just open up my clue caskets. I had stacked up like 80 clues. Yeah, I opened up all my clues the day before collection log came out. I shit you not. The day before. The next day I get on and it's like, oh, this new update, collection log. And I look at it and it's just like, there's nothing there. So, like, for example, I don't know if I have Seer's Ring. I do not have a Seer's Ring. But we do have a Berserker Ring, Warrior Ring. Toss these on here from the absolute beginning of the game. Sadly, can I put 2 in here? I can't. Okay, so even if you've had duplicates of the items, you can't do this with it. A little unfortunate, but I whatever. At least you're getting the collection log. That's cool. That's nice. It's satisfying. Anything else that I'm missing? Looks like no so far. Okay, Q, no, 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 nope, nope, Why am I even clicking on these ones that came out after collection log or that I've never even touched? Come on, use your brain for a second. Wait. So that doesn't work. Okay. I mean, I don't even know if I've gotten a Dark Totem from Scochizo or not. But apparently it doesn't work for that. Good to know, though. A Colt Necklace. Haha, if only I had that. If only. If only. But yeah, with clues, we see here 1 slot here, 4 slots here, 9 slots here. Hey, guess what? I have Ranger boots I could toss right there. We got 25 slots here. I got a bunch more than I could have in there. 5 here, 5 here, 0, 0, 0, 39 out of 49. Oh, no, 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 no. No. So, because I had bank space issues for a long time, I kind of dropped all of my pages. So I like actually need to get the pages again. You're true. Well, that sucks. So I guess we'll be getting some collection logs still on things that we have already gotten. But yeah, I expect to be able to get at least 50 collection log slots minimum from tossing these in. What's gonna suck about this is I'm gonna have to take it out of POH, make sure it's something that needs the collection log filled, run to the bank, do the collection logs, and then put them back in the POH. So that's gonna suck. But the best part of this means that we will have the Gilded 2H actually accounted for here, which is nice. Shout out to the random person at Forestry that reminded me about this. I remembered hearing about like how it was potentially going to come in, but wasn't sure about when or if it actually did go through. So I'll probably do that recording next as well. It might be sped up, it might not be. We will see. And yeah, So it's nice. I don't have to go to Barrows again, and it's actually green logged. Hell yeah. Alright, so I thought that I was actually screwed on that because I dropped those. And then someone was like, wouldn't the God books work for that? And yeah, it does. So with that, all the God pages. Do I have a peaceful blessing? I know that I have a Zami blessing because I would bring that for Zami God Wars. But peaceful? Because if I do, that means that the only thing needed to greenlog that section, excuse me, the only thing I needed to greenlog that section of the collection log would be the Master Scroll book, which, shockingly enough, I've still never gotten. Makes no sense. I have no idea why. But I've still never gotten it. Yeah, definitely there's things in here. Oh, I haven't gotten the Peaceful Blessing? Could have sworn I did. So it's the only one I don't have. Nice. But yeah, since we have no beginner clue pieces, we'll, actually, before I do this, let's see, this is what's going to be annoying about it. Checking to see, like, okay, what's here, what's not here. It's a Highwayman mask, blue bob shirt. Wait, why do I have black full helm trimmed, but I don't have black full helm trimmed? I have Bob the Cat shirt blue, but I don't have Bob the Cat shirt blue. Are they in a stash unit somewhere? I'm confused. Some things here will be a little bit annoying though, because I'm gonna have to go through each and every one of these. Thankfully, it seems I don't have too many that I'll have to go through probably. Let's check medium. So, Ranger boots, yes. Might as well grab this adamant. Not sure which ones it was saying that I already have, but we'll do this for our batch of stuff. But yeah, it would be a little convenient if you could do this in your POH. I don't know why they're so hell-bent on, oh, you gotta do it in the bank. Why? Look at these collection log slots popping up though. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, look at it go. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh, I haven't even started opening my almost 600 clues. And we just got 30, 30 slots. Hell yeah. By the way, if you're looking at my inventory and you're like, why the fuck do you have 8 inventory slots being just used up by items? I'm taking advantage of the lock item thing, or like the lock slot in your inventory when banking. So I just have those slots, 4 at the bottom and 4 right here. This is for birdhouse runs. This is for whenever I actually go back to mastering mixology, which should be somewhat soon, probably. Although it'll be after Barbarian Assault. Grab these. Were the climbing boots already in there? I think they were. Yeah. So I'll grab my ranger boots instead. Elegant. Got the E-hide. Unicorn mask. Boaters. Then we go to hard. There's so many in hard though. We'll go to master. Because I don't know what all is going to be counted or not. It might already all count. It might not count at all. Katana. Royal stuff. Alright, we'll be back yet again with the next batch. I think that all the master stuff and maybe even all the elite stuff will be there. At the very least, all the master stuff should be there. Alright, let's see what all gives us collection log slots. Is there any from master? Looks like no, looks like no. Oh, Black Demon Mask, okay. There was one from master, that's good. 2 from elites, okay. We won't drop anything. Now we'll drop the chisel for a second. Grab our... Tell me this works. Good. Put that here. There we go. Zemi D-hide boots. Zemi chaps, already got it. Zemi D-hide body. There we go. Zemi coif. There we go. Like, it's just free collection log slots, man. I'm over 600 now. We just passed 600. From stuff we already had, we've gotten 50 collection log slots so far. From this retroactive stuff. I'm so glad they put this into the game. Because it is, like, it's stuff you've already gotten. I don't know the reason why they were so adamant on not doing this in the past. I guess they were fearing, like, oh, there's going to be some glitch, some bug, some issue that's going to affect things. Yeah, I get that. I can understand that, like, fear and everything. So I guess they got the coding end figured out to make sure that there is no issues in that sense. So I appreciate it, Jagex. I'm sure all Ironman appreciate it, as we don't have to grind out things we've already potentially gotten, which is definitely very annoying if you had to do that. And so let's see how many more. Oh, I already did that. See how many more we got, because I feel like there's still a fair few left. Will we hit 650? I'm thinking 630 to 650 is where we're gonna land with this, which is actually, like I said, it's insane because we have 600 clues still to open. And just off of this retroactive clues items that I've gotten, we're doing this. This doesn't even factor in anything that might be in a like a stash unit that I can't access right now. So there could even be more. All right, so that puts us at 612. That I was gonna say round and batch simultaneously, so I almost said that ratch. That batch was not as good as the other ones have been. Let's grab these. The gilded 2H. That is satisfying. Bando's plate body. Don't I need that for a clue too? We're at Gothics now. This was in Elite. Toss this stuff in here. Black Dragon Mask. I think that's one of the things that I'll have to get from a stash unit that is not on the collection log and can be put in. All right, next round. How many do we get? Like I said, though, this would be a little bit nicer if you could do this in your POH too. Because, you know, most people get their clue items and toss them in the POH. So it's not wasting bank space. but thankfully it is not the worst, and it would be even less worse if I wasn't wasting 9 inventory slots. But, you know, all's well that ends well. We're already at 623. So we've already gotten 70 collection log slots from this. What was the last thing that got put in? Or taken out? Okay, what's that? So I believe we're at this now. Rune Heraldics. And the zombie head. So with this, we will be, I believe, almost fully caught up on every single item we've gotten in the game, and having it collection log accounted for. Give or take a few, which we can get around to eventually. But yeah, there we go. 627. I believe it was 561. Was 561 the... I can't even go back that far. I'm thinking that 561 was maybe the Barrows that I did. We were in 555 earlier with Forestry. I just can't remember if we broke over 560 with Forestry or if that was this. We got at least 50 to 60 collection log slots right there. Our clue section is actually like solidly filled out now. And we have gilded it. Oh, so satisfying. That was a long clip. I don't know how much I'm going to leave in versus cut out. But, yeah.